Hi, this is Diane Chapman, and I'm just going to show a couple of tricks that I learned regarding embroidering key fobs. Right here, I'm going to open up one of these K9 Paw key fobs, and I'll put a link where you can get this. And you'll notice that it's tilted, and if you turn it, it's still tilted. And if you were to move it over here and try to export it from your software, your embroidery software, you would get a warning that it's outside of the hoop. So what you can do is just click modify and then go back to home, and now it's a square. So now you can move it into place, or you can rotate it. So if you want to do several of them on one sheet of vinyl, you can tilt it like this and then say Control C to copy and Control V to paste. You won't notice because it pastes on top of it, but if you move it away, you have another one. So you can rotate that one around, and then you can slip that. Don't get it too close because you do need to cut them, but you can tilt them like that, and then you can hold the Control key down, grab both of them, and do another copy and paste and move more, and copy and paste and move more, and you might even have enough room to add one more if you squeeze these up. And then you can make the most use of one sheet of vinyl and one sheet of stabilizer. So I won't bore you with the whole thing, but you get the idea. I'm moving these up using the up arrow. So you have to be careful, but you can figure out ways to squeeze as many of these on a sheet as you can. And one more trick I'm going to show you. If you get a key fob like this, a lot of the designers put a nice little circle that gets embroidered there to show you where to put the snaps. Well, I don't need these markers. It's extra time, extra thread, and I know where to put them. Plus, if I use open snaps, you might see the stitching underneath, although most of the time now I use KamSnaps, which are plastic, and they're beautiful because they look like paws or different colors. But I'm going to show you how I get rid of those. If you happen to have, this is Premier Plus, it says extra, but it's actually the ultra version. That's why it has all these modules down at the bottom. I'm going to go into the edit mode or module of this software, and I'm going to open up this same key fob, if I can find that particular one again. Yes, I have tons of them, and I think that's it. Check the view. Yes. So I'm going to open this one, and I'm going to go down here into the zoom in, and then I go to freehand select, and I draw a little circle around this guy and hit delete. And I also draw a little circle around this one and hit delete. And while I'm in here, you'll see there's some jumps. This one actually had more jumps, but I already removed them. If you go to modify, if you have this software, you can automatically add some trims. This took off 11 jumps. Several of them you can't see. So there were jump threads here and here, several of them here. It didn't take this one, but it took a lot of them. That'll save me a lot of cutting. And then you can save this as a new trimmed one, which I'm not going to bother because I already have that one trimmed. And close this. Nope, I don't want to save it. And also, you know, if you want to change your hoop size, I bought a new hoop, or it actually came with my second embroidery machine. It's larger. So I can get about 10 of these on here. And this is still the one that has the holes. I actually have the one that doesn't have holes somewhere here in my designs. Here we go. This one's already trimmed. And again, I can go in and change this to a bigger hoop. I can spin it, go to modify, go back to home. Now the border changes, and I can position this and spin it. I do them sideways because at first I put them across, but I realized I could squeeze more in doing sideways. Copy, paste, bring another one in, rotate that one around, bring it up here, and a little bit of fussing with spacing, and I can get a whole sheet of these guys in here. And then if I move these around, I can pretty much get in a whole sheet, but you have to be careful that you don't get them in there. You might even be able to tilt them a little bit this way and bring them in. Nah, maybe not. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that trick.